An Australian man who was staying in the room next to the shooter in the Mandalay Bay has confirmed he witnessed multiple gunmen involved in the Las Vegas attack. There were multiple people dead and multiple shooters. I was just hiding waiting for police to come get us. I got outside safely and was hiding in bushes, Brian Hodge told Australia's Courier Mail. Mr. Hodge, who was staying in room 32,134, next door to Stephen Paddock in room 32,135, also provided important information when he revealed that a security guard was killed by police. My floor is a crime scene. They killed a security guard on my floor. Who was the security guard who was killed by police? Wendy Miller from Cooroy, on the Sunshine Coast. Another Australian caught up in the Las Vegas shooting may have provided a missing piece of the puzzle. Also speaking to the Courier Mail, Ms. Miller said she was at a bar in the nearby Luxor Hotel with her husband when she saw what she described as a man of interest run by. Ms. Miller said the man sprinted through her hotel after coming off an escalator from the Mandalay Bay. The man that they security were chasing was wearing a security jacket like them, she said. Mr. Hodge's eyewitness report of multiple gunmen and a dead security guard, and with Ms. Miller's report of a security guard being chased by authorities, suggest that the mainstream media narrative of the lone wolf gunman is not the truth. The fact is that this was an orchestrated, coordinated attack by multiple conspirators, and the mainstream media are attempting to cover it up. Video footage confirms multiple shooters. 2 explosive videos provided to Your Newswire have also confirmed there were multiple shooters involved in a coordinated attack, and the mainstream media of a lone wolf gunman operating without a motive is a lie. Both videos show gunfire originating from the 4th floor of the Mandalay Bay Hotel, much lower than the 32nd floor, where the mainstream media is claiming Stephen Paddock, a lone wolf, fired on the crowd using an automatic weapon. The mainstream media narrative regarding Paddock's motives have also been debunked by FBI sources who reportedly claimed the shooter has links to Antifa as well as ISIS. But mainstream media is actively covering up the information, claiming Paddock had no political or religious affiliations or interests. The fact is the Las Vegas shooting was clearly a coordinated false flag attack, orchestrated by Paddock as well as at least one other as yet unidentified gunman operating from the 4th floor of the hotel. The mass shooting and scores of dead will be used by the elite to further push their nefarious agenda. Anybody who looks into the information available to them on the internet will arrive at the same conclusion. Unfortunately, anybody who relies on mainstream media for their information will be force-fed a very different conclusion. The questions must be asked: why is the mainstream media covering for a mass murderer? Why are they attempting to rewrite his past and erase his political affiliations? The answers are simple. The corporate media, controlled by a small, elite oligarchy, is operating on behalf of the New World Order, attempting to mislead the public into believing their enemies are their friends, and their friends are their enemies. It doesn't suit the mainstream media's agenda to have an Antifa member responsible for the worst mass shooting in American history. They are actively engaged in covering up this fact so they can continue pushing the New World Order's sick and twisted agenda. Stephen Paddock, the Las Vegas shooter, was an Antifa member who carried out the worst mass shooting in American history in order to create further division in American society, push the country towards civil war, and further the agenda of the elites. Official Antifa Facebook page, Antifa Melbourne, congratulated Stephen Paddock after the bloodiest mass shooting in America's history, before deleting the post after a torrent of criticism. There is an active campaign to sow division and create chaos in the United States. Organized groups are working on behalf of global organizations with the most nefarious of goals. We need to wake up and stop believing everything fed to us by the mainstream media. They have proven themselves completely unreliable. We need to stop hiding from the truth.